İlk olarak değerli konuklarımız Merkez Bankası Başkan Yardımcısı Sayın Profesör Doktor Hatice Karahan aramıza Washington DC'den katılıyor. Kendilerine bir hoş geldin demek istiyorum ve sözü kendilerine bırakmak istiyorum. Hoş geldiniz Sayın Karahan.
Hoş bulduk, teşekkür ederim. Benim kitabım İngilizce olacak. O şekilde başlıyorum. Herkese merhabalar.
Evet.
Good afternoon.
Belki sesi biraz daha açabilirsek salonda daha iyi duyulabilir. Yayında eminim çok iyi duyuluyor ama buyurunuz Sayın Karahan.
Okay, can you hear me now? Is it clear? Okay, let me start. Good afternoon. Thank you for your kind introduction. I greatly appreciate the invitation and this outstanding organization. It's truly exciting to witness these fintech-related discussions and the remarkable enthusiasm surrounding fintech in Istanbul. As you said, I regret not being able to join you today in person as I'm engaged in official duties in Washington, D.C., but I'm so thrilled to join the dialogue remotely. Well, assuming the role of Deputy Governor at the Central Bank of Turkey has afforded me a unique opportunity to engage with the dynamic landscape of payment systems and financial technologies. In this respect, I'm honored to address the esteemed audience gathered here at the Istanbul Fintech Week today. It's early morning here in DC, and you're about to conclude the first day of the event. I missed the talk due to the time difference, but the topics of the sessions highly represent what we have been going through in this digital era, and I hope to make a humble contribution to these discussions by offering insights from the perspective of a central banker. Ladies and gentlemen, I firmly believe that as guardians of financial stability, central banks stand at the forefront of this digital era. And in fact, throughout history, the evolution of money and payments has been a relentless journey of adaptation and innovation. Hence, developments in financial technologies do occupy a very prominent place in the agendas of central banks, including the CBRT. Of course, with each technological advancement affecting monetary architecture, both fresh benefits and new risks emerge. Against this backdrop, it's essential to thoroughly examine the evolving role of central banks. After all, we as central bankers oversee the stability and safety of money and payments. Today, I wish to delineate two primary areas of focus for central banks in the realm of fintech: promoting and embracing innovation and mitigating risks to ensure financial stability. Firstly, central banks are actively engaged in encouraging financial technologies and innovation while exerting influence over the broader financial landscape. In this sense, I believe that many central banks are spearheading efforts to modernize payment systems, facilitating a transition towards digital payment solutions. Our objective is clear: to enhance the efficiency, inclusivity, and security of the financial ecosystem. This endeavor mainly refers to revolutionizing digital payment solutions to meet the emerging needs of the modern economy. Simultaneously, central banks are tasked with the critical responsibility of mitigating risks and safeguarding financial stability amid the rapid advancements in fintech. While we as central bankers endeavor to foster innovation, we are equally mindful of the challenges posed against stability. Therefore, we remain vigilant of the potential systemic risks posed by disruptive technologies to be able to implement prudential measures when needed. For this reason, striking a delicate balance between fostering innovation and ensuring regulatory compliance is paramount. Of course, this necessitates sustained communication and collaboration with policymakers, regulators, and financial institutions. In essence, by cultivating an environment that nurtures innovation, throughout my speech, I would like to provide central banking examples based on our work at the CBRT, which are directly related to these objectives. Within the payments ecosystem in Turkey, the CBRT assumes multifaceted roles as regulator, supervisor, catalyst, and operator in order to support continuous improvements. We diligently monitor the operations of payment service providers, their innovative business models, and provide guidance when necessary. We remain steadfast in pursuing our goals and vision to foster innovation, effectiveness, efficiency, and interoperability in the payments landscape. And through the establishment of robust infrastructures, and pertinent regulations, we are committed to ensuring that the system remains receptive to advancements. Now let me move forward to our specific initiatives within the payments landscape. As a CBRT, one of our main goals in the field of payments is to create a competitive ecosystem that operates effectively and efficiently across the country. And a prominent component of this ecosystem in recent years has been the instant and continuous transfer of funds. We call it FAST. I'm proud to express that FAST was developed with our bank's internal resources, marking the commencement of a new era in the field of payments in Turkey. This widely used system contributes to the country's payment ecosystem not only by facilitating transactions, but also by fostering financial inclusion through service layers. We are further developing the FAST system with additional overlay services to enhance ease of use and security. Dear participants, in this digital age, we find ourselves traversing through an ever-evolving landscape where the web plays a pivotal role in generating, distributing, reproducing, and interpreting data and information. Notably, this evolution has created a new environment where assets and identities are increasingly digitalized. I'm aware that there have been parallel sessions during the day, with one focusing on Web3 in the main hall. It's apt to discuss this issue as Web3 emerges as a beacon guiding us towards the next phase of the Internet's evolution. It represents a departure from the centralized model of Web2, paving the way for decentralized services. Centered around blockchain, Web3 will further be built with new types of technologies utilizing digital assets, including tokenized versions of assets or digital-only assets. And central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, will also be a part of these technologies. As you know, these technologies are embraced and being developed by a great number of central banks across the world. And in this context, I would like to touch upon our perspective on these emerging fintech issues that have been already widely discussed during the sessions here today, CBDCs and tokenization. Let me start with the CBDC. As the CBRT, we initiated our research and development efforts for central bank digital currency back in 2020 with proof of concept studies. And following the successful completion of the POC, the central bank digital Turkish lira R&D project was launched. While our bank already possesses a well-established technical capacity for developing and operating RTGS and instant payment systems, as you would appreciate, the expansion into digital currency demands specialized expertise in cryptography, dedicated hardware, and various advanced technologies, which do not actually fall within the expertise of a central bank. So, recognizing this need, we decided to collaborate with three leading technology stakeholders in our CBDC project, namely TÜBİTAK, Havelsan, and Aselsan. As part of the first phase, work on setting up the required environments started in 2022, and the first payment transactions on the digital Turkish lira system were executed successfully in pilot tests by the end of the same year. Pilot tests continued into the first half of 2023, leading to the completion of the first phase. We're now moving on to advanced phases, which will also include broader pilot tests. Once circulated, the digital Turkish lira is expected to contribute to enhanced financial inclusion, development of a complementary payment channel, uniformity in digital payments, and also serve as a base for innovative uses upon the development of a programmable payment infrastructure. Let me now give you some pertinent details as we have drawn various lessons from our CBDC project. The first one is about programmable payments. As a CBRT, we intend to create a digital form of money without limiting its functionalities as money. So our main aim is to enhance the functional aspects of money while preserving its fundamental nature. Therefore, we prefer programmable payments over programmable money. Adding to that, what we need here is not a new payment system, but a platform. We think that assigning sole responsibility to central banks for creating smart payment flows may hinder innovation capacity. And instead, we propose platforms enabling communication with predetermined standards and collaborative development environments to better distribute the responsibilities and avoid bottlenecks and risks of stifling innovation. The second one is about the digital nature of money. As you know, the question of whether money is already digital or not has been frequently asked. Of course, bank money and credit cards are forms of payment in electronic environments today. However, money and trade are inextricably linked. What we assess is that the money itself, and not just the payment, should be digitized. And in that sense, money is not already digital. That's one lesson that we have learned. Let me also add that digitalization will differ from today's solution only if or when it enables the interconnection of all islands, including money, assets, devices, and contracts. But this interconnection will not rely on high efforts of bilateral links between components. And thirdly, digitalization of money is not only a minor part of the big picture. When we take a step back to see the whole picture, we recognize that financial assets, real-world assets, and most crucially, identities should be digitalized. Although digitalization or tokenization of assets are significant in gaining new capabilities for digital money, digital identification is a must for even basic functionalities. As digital institutionalization capacity gradually increases, it will become technically possible to identify goods and services subject to economic activity. And lastly, there is an urgent need for more efficient cross-border payments. If we set aside discussions concerning the demand for the retail use of CBDCs, as you would appreciate, there are fundamental issues within the current international system that necessitate efforts towards addressing the cross-border use of CBDCs. Therefore, we have accelerated design processes to address the requirements of cross-border payments, and we're also focusing on this area. We remain committed to advancing our efforts in cross-border settlements, effective FX operations, and the interoperability of common platforms. Having talked about our views on central bank digital currency, now let me quickly touch upon tokenization, which has emerged as a cornerstone of the fintech environment recently. For some, CBDCs can be seen as an example of tokenized assets, but of course, particularly blockchain-based tokenization extends far beyond it by offering users access to the potential benefits of the technology for various forms of assets, ranging from securities and commodities to real estate, and even intangible assets like intellectual property rights. In shaping the future of tokenization, I believe the central banks will play a critical role. How? Once again, by balancing the potential benefits with inherent risks posed to the financial system. And as a CBRT, our interest in tokenization stems from its potential to impact the system in two key ways: efficiency and stability. On the one hand, tokenization holds the promise of democratizing access to financial assets, enabling fractional ownership, and broadening participation in investment opportunities. On the other hand, it does pose some challenges. So I think it's essential to further evaluate the financial stability implications of tokenization and tokenized assets. Another issue is that tokenization presents interoperability challenges, necessitating seamless interaction between different blockchain networks. In this respect, the success of delivering on the efficiency promises of tokenization will also depend on achieving interoperability. So within this framework, at the CBRT, we closely monitor global studies surrounding tokenization, recognizing its impact on the financial landscape. Dear participants, while tokenization marks a significant milestone in this digital evolution, it's just one aspect of the innovative landscape we're navigating. As discussed throughout the summit, artificial intelligence emerges as another powerful tool with transformative potential, particularly for central banks within the many aspects that I just brought up. AI, along with machine learning, is being leveraged across various central bank domains, from informing monetary policy decisions to enhancing statistical analyses. Additionally, AI holds the potential to play a role in enhancing oversight of payment systems and ensuring financial stability. And at the CBRT, we increasingly embrace the usage of AI and ML for diverse purposes. And one good example is related to the Security Overlay Service, SIPASH, that we are building upon our instant payment system FAST. The service aims to act as a filter, detecting payment fraud, and will be further developed by using AI and ML algorithms to be able to identify suspicious transactions by learning from past activities. Another notable example that I can mention is leveraging machine learning algorithms in forecasting inflation. Of course, while the adoption of AI and ML offers numerous benefits, it's crucial to approach their implementation carefully and responsibly. Security concerns and data privacy, along with the risk of bias algorithms, are among the key considerations that central banks must carefully watch out as we harness the potential of these technologies. In sum, all these technological advancements underscore the dynamic nature of our financial ecosystem, driving us to continuously adapt and evolve in response to new challenges and opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here today, I'm thrilled to witness the recognition of pioneers in the field of digital finance through the upcoming award ceremony. I'm certain that excitement runs high among the participants over there. With that in mind, let me wrap up my speech here. In closing, let us celebrate the achievements of those at the forefront of digital finance and reaffirm our dedication to embracing innovation for the advancement of the financial ecosystem. I thank you for this wonderful opportunity to join you today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Karahan. Çok teşekkür ediyoruz